Hi, this is Jim Starkweather, the publisher of Kitmaker Network and Armorama.com, and welcome to another episode of Cracking the Box. Today for you, we've got the new Tamiya U.S. self-propelled 155mm gun, the M40. This is a World War II and I think Korea mobile artillery unit that was actually used in the war. It is including 8 figures and a photo etch parts, which is a nice addition. A photo etch parts sprue is a nice addition for a Tamiya kit. And this is a new tool kit. I guess there's been some rumors floating around, I would guess, on some sites that this is a rebox of a prior kit. This is not a rebox. This is a brand new tooling. It does have some reused road wheel parts from most likely a Sherman that was from 2011, the 2011 run, but those are the only parts I could find. Everything else is 2016 dates, including the new figure set for it. So we can read on the side here, it says, detailed static display model expertly captures the flat panel armored form of the M40. 155mm gun elevation depression utilizes dampers with metal outer tubes. Traverse also offered. Rear has mounting spade and choice of open-close gate. Accessories include ammo rack, projectile, and propellant parts. Photo etch engine grills comes with 8 figures and 2 Korean War marking options. So this may be a Korean War era M40. They don't have a variant or anything. I'm not sure there were any variants for the M40. I imagine there would have been. On the side here we can see they're depicting a C Battery 937th Field Artillery Battalion, U.S. Army, April 1951. This is the Courageous Confederate marked unit. And then on the other side, they just have an overlay here with where the figures are positioned, and you can see that fairly well there. There's a pretty good close-up photo of the actual figures and figures fully painted. So the kit itself is number 35351, and it has a suggested list price of 6,400 yen, which is about $60. So you could probably expect to find it for less than that. But you know, somewhere between $50 to $60 would probably be the pricing initially. So we'll just go through the sprues and kind of do a sprue count. There's the figure sprue, which does include some either ammunition cleaning rods here, or I'm not sure what that is, but it looks like some various things that they would be using. Then we have a sprue that's stapled with another bag here, but we'll go over this one first. This one is the front hull piece, as well as some hatches and just various different parts, basically. And then the other piece is the actual hull. The lower hull is in 3 pieces. The AFV Club kit, for example, that was released back in 2004 was a single-piece hull. Then the upper top deck here, and other various hull pieces, including the it's not really a gun manlet. I'm not sure what that part is. It's maybe that's the swivel part of the gun, the base, probably. And then we have some of the actual gun pieces themselves. So it is a 2-piece gun, 155mm and 2 sides. And we will see some detail a little bit better when we get out of the bag here. And then we have these parts from 2011. I'm not sure about the clear parts, but definitely these parts are the road wheels and road suspension arms and stuff like that. And then we have another piece here, including some of the back corrugated deck and some grill work here, various shell holders, and other parts, some spare track linkets. Now the kit does have the quote-unquote vinyl. I know it's made out of a different chemical polymer, blah, 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 but yeah, this is what we, back in the old days, would have called vinyl tracks, and I don't really care what they're calling them nowadays, but yeah, that's what they are. People know what they are. And then we have some metal pieces that they mentioned. There's a little screwdriver in here, but we'll have to get a better look at that. There's some wire and some string. I think there's wire in there. Actually, maybe that's just string. But no, actually, there's some small brass wire and some other chain, I think, in there as well. Then we have a sprue with actual ammunition, and that's also in here. I can check the dates on that, but I believe that's probably going to be 2016 stamp too. Then we have the photo etch, which I think there's a couple different sizes of photo etch in here. But yeah, that's in there as well. And we have some decals, of course, with the white markings and the Courageous Confederate markings. So here's the manual, and then we also have a background bit as well, and then a small, I think there's just a legal disclaimer. But let's go ahead and take a look at the manual in the self-propelled. Let's see. So we've got kind of a fold forward here, but it actually goes this way. And I think this is the first page. Yep. We've got, that is the base unit that I guess I was looking at here. So it actually includes kind of that's a reverse piece that goes underneath. So the gun is going to set into that piece that I was looking at. And, or yeah. Gathering my thoughts here. All right, so it basically goes through, in step-by-step fashion here. We've got the assembly of the gun inner area there, then the lower hull going together with the side panels, and the front angle panel with the drivers and radio operator, maybe, I don't know, whoever the second person is. There's no gun, so yeah, just going through the suspension, and pretty straightforward up to this point. The tracks going on, and those spare track linkages I've mentioned, tools, the rear, probably the ammo holding cases, and again some of the, these are actually, yeah, the ammo holding, not sure, I guess those are different cases there, not sure what they held, but, and the ammo holders are kind of forward of them. Some of that cable, which I guess is on a spool, and that probably lowers and raises the rear spade. That's the word I was looking for. Yes. So yeah, pretty straightforward build here. Lots of little detail parts here, though, showing various different the fold-out rear deck, which can go up or down, and that's obviously for operation of the gun crew to load and fire the weapon. And then we have the actual gun going together here, and you can see several layered parts. So that looks like a good bit of the overall detail. The crew parts here, which look pretty straightforward in terms of the crew, very typical Tamiya figure set. And that's it. So about what was that, about 23 pages or so. And then we have the background bit, which is going to have different languages: Japanese, potentially Chinese, I'm not sure, German, English, and French usually, maybe Italian as well. So just showing the equilibrator, the storage boxes, the winch, the rear gate, the tracks, the HVSS suspension, the spade, the extension ramp, the co-driver's cupola. I guess he's a co-driver then. The co-driver's cupola and the driver's cupola. So yeah, and then they do have this side has more of the different position. I guess Ata's Anki's. I'm not sure what that's referring to, but another Korean War. This one is the A Battery, 937th Field Artillery Battalion, U.S. Army, Korean War, June 1951. The other one was April 1951. And then they have some reference photos here in color for those who need some more reference photos. Of course, the color scheme in it is going to be fairly basic, although they probably had a winter, or would have a winter. Maybe they didn't do winter camo for the arties, I don't know, but obviously in Korea there was definitely winter. So here's the decals, and they look pretty nice. Do a photo of those later, of course. And here's some of the photo etch, and I guess it is just that one sheet. So just the one sheet there with some of the grill work. And then we have this bag. I'm just kind of opening them maybe in reverse order than I normally do, but okay, whatever. I'm not a slave to format. All right, so again, it was this is that wire, which is or the cable, which is basically string. Some more of that, and another one, and a copper cable, and some chain there, and some little grommet looking pieces in different sizes, and a screwdriver, which I'm not sure what you need that for, but I'm sure it comes in useful. Probably these parts here, the metal bits, some brass rings there, or tubes, and a little small looking aluminum, almost like a nail that has a flat end. All right, so let's open some of the larger pieces. The track, by the way, looks fairly simplistic, kind of hard edges to it. I'm sure that maybe that's the way the real thing looks, and you can maybe see that. Okay, so here's the piece with the main hull, and it's very detailed on the lower hull here. Lots of, as we come to expect now, lots of little small rivet detail or bolt detail, and this piece up here specifically looks like it has quite a bit to it, and I'll try to get some photos detailing those more. Here's the gun pivot area, again with some nice bolt detail. Some of the storage compartments, you can see the little handles on here with I guess these are maybe built into the floor, I'm guessing, because they are in a no skid kind of effect. And again, more of that here on these pieces. The front, these have a really, really hard edge, or hard no skid kind of back and forth to them. Not very much like the tracks, actually. So I'm not sure that's, I guess, potentially accurate. And this is obviously the gun main frame brace mounting. Again, with some nice small details on here. Some of the gear working there, or not sure what you call that, the part that obviously elevates and depresses the gun. Again, some nice small details in here I'm seeing, which I'll try to get some photos of. The barrel looks very clean. Of course, the production on all this is very, very well done, as typical with Tamiya. People are probably going to ask, and I will look it up right now. This kit was made in the Philippines. So this is a Philippine production for Tamiya. They have used them quite a bit, obviously, for armor releases, unless it's something kind of unique or big, like the example, the Type 10 was made in Japan. So again, nice detail here I'm seeing on these hatches, as well as the cupolas themselves, with I'm seeing some nice little bolt detail or rivet detail there. Parts for the spade here, and those ammo holders. Very nice work on the, I think this is the pull-out back section of the deck. And again, with the really harsh or hard-edged no-slip surface there. Alright, so this is one of the last green new pieces here. Just a lot of small detail parts on here, a lot of little not bolts, but they're like little U sections that probably come with tie downs or something like that. And there's some larger ones here. Again, lots of small detail parts. And I think these are like hatches, I'm guessing. And some of the light covers and such. Tools. Alright, and then we have the ammo that we mentioned. There's the actual shells. You can see some of them actually have a loop on the front. I'm not sure what that was used for, but somebody in the comment section will probably make that clear what those are for. Maybe for help pulling them out or loading, or not sure. But yeah, that's a nice detail there. And then we have the reused parts from the HVSS suspension. So this is going to be from one of their Sherman releases, and it looks, good. Very modern production quality here. Nothing to really complain about. Now the figures, just looking at them, they do have a lot of nice detail fold kind of things going on. So I think there's definitely a lot of people will be able to do with these. The actual poses themselves are very utilitarian, obviously very much a crew in action, very typical for Tamiya with their figure sets, basically kind of showing them using the tank or using the artillery in this scenario. But they look good. I can't really see the faces too well. I'll see them when I take the photos, but you'll probably be able to tell from the photos more how the facial features are. They have helmets in here, standard American helmets. And I think this is some kind of, there are hands on these, so I'm guessing that this is something, one of the figures in action here. If I could look at them again, but I can't because right now they're just not in a place I can see. Some sidearms or at least one of the commanding, probably the lieutenant. And that just leaves the plastic, clear plastic, which is this piece right here. Not sure which is easier there, but some of the commanders, or the drivers and co-driver cupolas there, probably have some glass in them, and then goggles for some of the crewmates, or the crew. And I think this is the same piece. Yep, it is the same piece. All right, so that's pretty much the parts. Let's go ahead and show those pictures, and then we will come back and conclude. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the photos there for the new M40. This kit is not yet out. It probably will be available in weeks to months, so it has to get over on the ships basically to get it over to various places like Europe and North America. So you probably can buy it maybe direct in Japan at this point, but I doubt seriously, other than maybe Japan and Hong Kong, which could have gotten some in quicker. That's the Asian markets are the only place you're probably going to find the kit immediately. So, But put in your pre-orders now, and I'm sure they'll be in soon. If you have any comments, suggestions, questions about the kit, you can post them below in our comment section, whether you're on our website or on the YouTube place. Yes, that most of you probably are watching this on. But yeah, for our folks here on the on our website, of course, we've got photos posted, as well as the ones we had in the video are posted on the review page. It's not really a review, though. I don't call these reviews. I just call them unboxings. And then we will have this kit available for a full build, feature, review, whatever someone wants to do. And I think we have some offers for it already from our unboxing or mail call video. But yeah, but the kit will be available for that type of feature review or build feature. I've already said that, didn't I? Anyways, sorry, I'm having one of those weeks. So, and I apologize towards the end of this for any slowdowns in lately and you know, everything. But yeah, some various stuff going on with family and such. So just wanted to kind of tack that on the end. But things are looking a little better family-wise, so we're hopefully going to get back on track and on schedule here. The last thing I wanted to just do is thank Tamiya USA for sending us this nice sample, and we'll be happy to get something more up on this down the road. So thanks again, and we'll see you next time on Cracking the Box.